Okay, hello young people, very nice. Hello, how are you? I don't know why I ask how are you. You can't respond, you're in the computer. I don't know. Maybe it's my generation. We didn't have all this stuff. So I'm used to asking how are you when I'm speaking to someone and then waiting and listening to them respond and caring about their response, right? But that's a whole other conversation. Listen, so my birthday's coming up. I'll be 62 this year. And I realize this is my time to give back. A lot of other people my age, they're philanthropists, and that's very nice for them. But I'm not going to be doing any of that. That's a little expensive philanthropy. You don't just give $20 when you're a philanthropist, all right? You got to give. There's zeros involved in philanthropy, and I don't have a lot of zeros. So I thought instead what I would do was would be to give my wisdom, okay? And I've got quite a bit of wisdom, particularly right, okay, I'm very good at attracting gentlemen, sometimes the kids call it getting laid. I'm very good at this, okay? I don't use my powers all the time because I like my energy nice and clean, but I will give some advice. I know you young people are very interested in this kind of thing, so I thought this is how I would give back. Okay, very good. So I've got 5 pieces of advice today. Maybe you want to pause the video right now so you can go get a pen and a piece of paper. I'll wait. I don't have to wait for you to pause. What am I talking about? This is it. Pause if you need to. I'm going to keep talking, all right? Okay. So great. So the first piece of advice, let's just get right to it. Otherwise, I'll sit here babbling all day. Okay. Number 1. Looking at my list. Okay. Never drive more than 90 miles to get late. Okay. I don't mean 180 miles. I mean 45 one way and 45 back. All right. Gas is way too expensive these days. Even if you're just fueling on 87, it's you don't want to be in the shop so frequently getting oil changes, okay? Because you couldn't help it but drive, from Boston to San Francisco because there was a young lady there that was willing to have sex with you. There's somebody if you live in Boston, there's somebody between Boston and San Francisco that you can sleep with. I'm giving a ridiculous example, but you understand what I'm saying. Gas is too expensive. A car is, it seems indestructible, especially if you have a Toyota. I happen to have a Toyota, but it's not, okay? And you don't want to be, getting a tire rotation every 6 months because, you couldn't find someone a little closer to you. Now, 45 miles from your house is still very far, okay? But I'm telling you about the extent of it. This is the farthest you should drive. I don't want anybody going more than 90 miles to get laid, okay? And when I say get laid, I mean get laid. I'm talking about someone that's providing absolutely nothing in your life except for that one service, if you will, okay? Very good. Now, on the subject of miles, you never want to go more than 90 miles, and you never want to go less than 5. What does that mean? Never, ever. Okay, even if you live in a big fakakta city like New York City or Los Angeles, never go less than 5 miles to have intercourse with someone. Okay, you want to keep your 5-mile radius clean. You want to be at peace in your home, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Don't ever dirty up your home area. 5 miles is your home area. Okay, and I think it's a generous distance, okay, but you need to give yourself that generosity. Particularly anybody that's had something fall apart right within 5 miles of them knows exactly what I'm talking about. You don't want to, because 5 miles is basically, what is it, like your supermarkets, your gas station, all your basic amenities, places you go to frequently, okay? You want to keep those areas mentally clean. I can even say etherically clean, if you will, for all you more, spiritual people, whatever your metaphysical types. You want to keep that nice and clean, okay? You don't want to dirty that up. It's a mess. Because a lay is going to end. Usually it doesn't end well. Let's face it. Let's be friends. No, that doesn't ever happen. someone's extremely pissed off at someone else, and you want to keep all of that nastiness out of your home, out of your supermarkets, your gas station, all this other type of places that you go on a regular basis. Otherwise, you're going to end up moving, all right? And it's not worth it, okay? All right. Now, my third tip. You got to get rid of all your pessimistic friends. People saying, oh, it's so hard to get laid. It's so, where you going to meet someone? I haven't met anyone. These people are bringing you down, okay? You don't want this talking into your ear, okay? You don't want their low morale to sink you. They're not even friends, I say pessimistic friends, so you understand what it is I'm talking about. These people that you invite into your world that are yapping these negative things into your ear, they're not your friends, okay? They're balls and chains. And you got to cut it, okay? Because they're not helping. They're making things worse. You become basically the 5 people you spend the most time with. That includes the phone, the text messages, even on YouTube, the people that you watch the most. And you want to cut those people out. Okay, you don't need their pessimism. It's gonna create the kind of thing that they're saying. Difficult, it's downtrodden, all those things that they keep repeating over and over and over. It's gonna become your life if you keep engaged. Get rid of them. Okay, very good. Now on the subject of morale, stay groomed. Okay, if you've had let's say a dearth of activity, if you will, maybe it's been a while and you feel like you're going to explode from sexual energy that you haven't released, don't start letting things go because you see that nothing's going on. Groom as though you're ready to go at any given moment. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how vast this desert looks to you right now. At any moment there could be a wellspring, and you want to be ready, if you understand what I'm saying, to catch the water. Okay, so stay groomed. It's good for morale. It keeps you mentally prepared, and it attracts the kind of encounter you're looking for. Okay, the last piece of advice I'll give you is pretend business is booming all the time. This goes along with the last thing I said about morale. And if you've been in a lull for quite a bit of time, nobody seems to look at you as a sexual being whatsoever. You feel maybe like you're somebody's grandmother. That's how the world seems to regard you, sexless, basically. And you want to explode. Pretend business is booming. What that means is, make up wild stories in your head, even just to yourself, to tell about oh yeah, oh no, my phone is ringing off the hook, oh geez, oh yeah. If you know what's a good idea, if you have someone who calls you and bothers you all the time, change the name in their name in your phone to a name of someone that you'd like to sleep with. Like let's say you're a gentleman and you're enamored of women named Janet, okay, and you have maybe a bill collector calling you all the time. Change the number of the bill collector to Janet, and this it reinforces that business is booming. And what you're trying to do here is manipulate reality a little bit. This is how you do it. Oh, Janet is calling. Oh, Janet she can't get enough. Oh my God, I've really got it going on. Janet just won't stop. Do you understand what I'm saying? Very good. Now, I've got to get going. I feel like I've yapped so much. My throat is terribly dry. And, I want to just leave you with just enough so you're not sick of me. And maybe you'll click on another one of my videos again. Maybe you won't. Maybe you couldn't stand this video and you gave it a thumbs down. Who knows? Listen, you do what you got to do. I'm going to go. I think I hear my dog. Yeah, he needs to go out. Very good. Okay, wonderful. Well, I feel like I've given back. Oh my goodness. Wow, I feel fulfilled and wholesome. That's wonderful. Okay, well, hopefully some of you get laid because of this advice. Remember, protect yourselves. Don't just go out there, roar, if you will. You need to stay protected and wear a mask at all times during intercourse. Very important. And great. So I'll see you again very soon. Okay, take care. Good boy.